keeping a very close eye on Hurricane Elsa should the system become a threat for search and rescue crews on the scene of the condo collapse.
22 people are now confirmed dead, including another child just 7 years old and the daughter of a first responder. We've learned the bodies of Maria and Claudio Bonifoy were recovered today. Police also naming 56-year-old Bonnie Epstein as one of the victims. 126 remain unaccounted for.
And there are still concerns about the stability of the portion of Champlain Tower South that's still standing. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa leads our team coverage from Surfside. Christian.
You know, as if these search and rescue teams didn't have enough working against it, not to mention the pressure they are putting on themselves to help get the families closure. They have a potential impact of a storm, and now they're learning the structure of the Champlain Tower still standing must come down.
The building poses a threat to public health and safety, and bringing it down as quickly as possible is critical to protect our community.
Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levine Cava says she's signing off on the demolition of the remaining portion of Champlain Tower South still standing. But it's unclear just how soon or if county officials will wait for the search and rescue mission and the recovery of all victims to conclude before they bring it down. The mayor stressing it won't be anytime soon.
And we cannot move swiftly to demolish this building. It cannot be before this storm.
Threatening the dangerous structure and the recovery of those beneath the rubble, a potential impact of a storm. For now, crews will continue to work around the clock until they are forced to stop.
We're monitoring this storm very closely. Depending on the strength of the wind and the path, we'll make that determination.
Miami-Dade County Fire Rescue Chief Alan Kaminsky says the work remains very dangerous and there is still plenty of ground to cover.
Unfortunately, we haven't been able to expand our search zones due to the high concerns with the building structure.
Another setback, the chief telling us tonight that 6 members of a search and rescue team from out of state who arrived here unvaccinated tested positive for COVID-19 and had to leave the mission. We're live in Surfside. I'm Christian De La Rosa, Local 10 News.
Christian, thank you. A heartbreaking update for City of Miami firefighter who we learned has lost his daughter in the collapse.
He had been searching for his little girl since day one. Her body recovered from the rubble overnight. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live with more on that incredibly difficult moment. Roy.
Nicole and Louie, you said it. This is just really heartbreaking. This is a City of Miami firefighter who has been out here working on this site for the past week. Sadly, he was right next to those search and rescue crews as they pulled his 7-year-old daughter from that rubble. We're told that young girl lived right here in the Champlain Tower South with her mother, who remains missing. Late Thursday night, search and rescue crews making a tragic discovery. Another child pulled from the debris of the Champlain Tower South.
Tragically, one of those victims was the 7-year-old daughter of a City of Miami firefighter.
It's unimaginable to think of any child being lost in this tragedy, someone who has so much life ahead of them.
Members of Urban Search and Rescue Florida Task Force 2 recovering her body. Her father, a 10-year veteran of the City of Miami Fire Department, there to carry her out.
When he was made aware that we were close to where his loved one may have been, then he stood side by some of his other fellow firefighters while we were able to bring her and then at least give him an opportunity to say his farewells.
Local 10 has learned the little girl was 7-year-old Stella Catarosi, who had been missing along with her mother Graciela and other family members. Friend Mariela Porras has been searching for any updates since the first hours after the collapse.
I haven't been able to get a hold of them.
One first responder who chose not to speak publicly telling Local 10 they brought her down. Dad draped his jacket over her and placed a small American flag on the gurney. Dad, his brother, and the other firefighters who dug her out escorted the body through a group of police officers and firefighters lined up on the roadway.
They wanted to stop that and pay their respects not only to him but to that entire family.
And despite these first responders also dealing with personal loss, they are continuing those search and rescue efforts. As for the family of that 7-year-old girl, they are asking for their privacy during this difficult time. For now, here on Miami Beach, Roy Ramos, Local 10 News.
It is so heartbreaking. Thank you, Roy.